Welcome to another lecture on industrial engineering. So in this video, we will discuss about production planning and control. In order to understand production planning and control, first we need to understand what exactly is production. So production is defined as the process by which goods or services are created. That means it's a process of converting raw materials into finished product by performing a set of manufacturing operations in a predetermined sequence. For example, consider the product biscuit. So to manufacture a biscuit, you need wheat flour, then you need sugar, milk, other ingredients, etc. So these are the raw materials. So these raw materials are undergoing a series of operations, okay, to finally to get a product that is biscuit. Okay, so this is actually the production. You can give another example, that is to manufacture a car you need lot of raw materials like you need aluminium, steel, then electronics, leather, engine, transmission, etc. See, all these things are undergoing certain operations or arranged or assembled to get the final product, that is car. So this is called production. Now let us see what is production plan. So production planning mainly deals with some of the decisions taken in production. So the decisions in productions are what to produce. So, so this mainly is dealt with production planning and product design. Actually, this is a pre-planning work. So you will design what should be the design of the product. For example, if you take the car or a biscuit itself, what should be the design of it? What type of biscuit or what type of car you need to manufacture? Then how to produce. So that means what are the process you need to employ, you need to adopt, and what are the various materials you need to select. For example, if they take the case of a biscuit, for the material sometimes you can use wheat flour, you can use millet, and several other materials, okay, to manufacture it. And what should be the tools and equipments. So all these need to be decided. So this comes under how to produce. Then where to produce. So what are the facilities that are needed, what should be the type of layout that is needed, etc. is decided, also need to be decided. So that is another decision process. Then when to produce, how to schedule the machines, machines should be operated at what time, and who will produce, that is what should be the manpower, how to use the manpower, what should be the number of men needed to manufacture that, and how much to produce, that is related to the quantity planning. So these are the important decisions that need to be taken in production. So production planning and control refers to two strategies, that is production planning and production control, that work cohesively in manufacturing process. In a way, I will explain it with the help of an example. Suppose you are again, let us take the case of a biscuit. Okay, so that means you have various raw materials, okay, etc. So this is undergoing an operations to get the final product, that is biscuit. So that means there are several decisions while for doing these operations, like what to produce, okay, not what to produce, it is all about how to plan these operations. Okay, that means that include what should be the sequence of operations. So this is one decision that to be taken in production operation, and what should be how many men you require, and what should be the materials that need to be used, what kind of machines you need, etc. This all comes under production plan. And production control is another part in which once the production has started, Okay, that means you need to monitor the production. That means, for example, you need to manufacture some 1 lakh, okay, 1 lakh biscuits, okay, in 1 month. Okay, and after the first week you have manufactured only 10,000 of the biscuits. That means in the coming weeks, if we are going to produce only 10,000, you will not reach the target of 1 lakh. In that case, you need to ramp up the production, enhance the production. Maybe you need to manufacture some 30,000 in the coming months. So these should be monitored. That means how much quantity is produced. Is there any bottleneck in the production process? And you need to streamline the process based on the report. So that all comes under the production control. So now let us look in detail about production planning. So it mainly deals with the planning the work, that is forecasting steps involved in the long run production process. This is actually a pre-planning operation. That means you are predicting using forecasting how much should be produced, and it will anticipate all the problems that may arise and decides in advance how to address them. So for the sequence of operations or the number of material and men, there will be a lot of operation. That means to design the number of men in case these men are not arriving, what should be done? In case we are not getting the materials, what should be done? In case that machine fails, what could be done? So these are all the problems. You need to anticipate all the problems. You need to anticipate how many men required, how many materials required. So this all comes under production planning. And we need to ensure all the necessary preparation is completed before a production cycle begins so that it can run smoothly. So this involves allocating resources effectively so that everything is in place for each stage of the production to start. For example, if for a regular machine shop job, you can have several workstations, 1, 2, 3, etc. You need to allocate the men to each workstation. How many men should be allocated to which workstation? This need to be decided by the production planning. And what should be the amount of materials that need to be supplied to this workstation, etc. So and so. This all comes under production planning. And production planning involves 3 important considerations: what work is to be done, when to be done, and how to be done. Okay, so that means you need to decide the sequence of operations. What should be the operations that to be done on the raw materials to get the product, and also you need to decide the sequence of operations also. And then you need to decide when each workstation should start the job. Okay, each machine, you need to schedule the machines. You should schedule when the machine should be operated or stopped, and how exactly is to be done. So these all comes under production planning. So these include preparation of budgets, manufacturing method to be used, type of machine and tools to be used, estimating man, machine, materials, etc. These all comes under production planning. So this is not part of the control. Comes under the production planning. So production control is mainly dealing with the monitoring and controlling production activity process. That means to track and control the production flow and to control the amount of resources and the deviations. If there are any deviations, you need to take actions to redress that, to correct that, to remedy that. So, and to ensure having goods made on right time, you need to ensure that the products are manufactured in right time, right quality, and at a reasonable cost. You need to constantly monitor the quality and also the time taken. Is it produced at the right time, and also is it the reasonable cost? So it uses various control techniques to reach optimum performance. And let us look at another definition of production planning control. It is the direction and coordination of the material and physical facilities towards the accomplishment of predetermined production goals in the most effective and economic manner. For in the case of a car, if we want to manufacture 1,000 cars in a month, so we need to arrange how many people are required. Okay, and we need to arrange the materials. Okay, that means the aluminum sheets, maybe engines, uh, transmission, leather for the seats, tires, etc. We need to arrange various materials and machine men to manufacture these 1,000 cars at the end of this period. And also, this should be done in the most efficient and economical manner. Okay, that means to you need to reduce all the wastage that should be involved in that. So production planning and control mainly involve these components like routing, scheduling, dispatching, inspection and coordination, control of materials, methods, tools and operating times. Okay. So we will discuss about each of them in detail in the subsequent lecture.